Hello again, welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to Roguelike Adventures and Dungeons. It's been a little bit since I recorded the last video, and that's just because of my upload speed just being terrible. They sent a tier 2 to look at it, supposedly. He didn't come to my house, you know, he just looked at it from wherever. And they gave me like a few day time frame, and then supposedly, okay, something's cluttering up the uploads, and I told them to call me before they did that because, you know, I'm probably uploading since I have to upload 24/7 at the moment to be able to put out videos. It's just because it takes like a day or longer, and that's assuming there's no issues. It takes like a day or longer to upload anything at the moment. It's terrible. I mean, I'm not even getting, I'm lucky to get a tenth of the upload speed that I'm supposed to get. It's awful. Zito Media, never get them. Sell your soul to the devil before you get Zito Media. Like, I swear. Anyways, since the last episode, I have been expanding on this. You can see I've actually got the wood seeds filled out. So this is totally done. A lot of times I'll just hang out in the farms with that passive, you know, crop growth while I'm editing footage or something like that, and then just breaking crops, and it actually works out pretty well. This is all tier 2. I upgrade our tier 1s, and basically I was growing the tier 1s and upgrading tier 1s while I was doing tier 2s, and then just kept upgrading, and finally got it to where it's all tier 2s. Okay, so we have 100%, oh, there's another seed. We have 100% tier 2 Inferium seeds now. No more tier 1s. Those are gone for good. We're not going to be using those anymore. And then up here we have our dirt seeds. We have a few of those. We have stone seeds. I've only gotten 3. A lot of these I don't get as lucky on as those 2. Of course, there's more of those, so it only makes sense. Up here we have water seeds. And then we have nature seeds over here. So that's all I've got so far. I believe the only ones that we're missing is ice and zombie. That's it. We have the rest of these tier 1s. And then I also did a little bit of work up there. It's nothing major, but I found this really awesome block called Cobblestone. This is from Project Vibrant Journeys. If you recall, I mentioned this. Great mod. It's so good. These cobblestone bricks. We'll go up there here in just a little bit, but these just take 4 cobblestone, and they are absolutely beautiful. I did go mining again since last episode, so I did amass a little bit more XP, which I used for some stuff. I believe it was all just green thumb, 6 out of 10 on that at the moment. Maybe a couple of these other things. I need to really get into the combat stuff, but we're steadily diving into it. It's just I've been focusing more on the crafting side of things right now, but I'm sure we'll go up there here in just a little bit. But we do have a few quests that are completed. We have, I think this episode we're going to focus more on character development instead of diving into another dungeon right this second, because of the fact that if I dive into another dungeon, I'm just going to end up dying more, and I really don't want to die more. But if we take a look at our quest book, all about that crops, I did get Intermedium Essence because I was gonna work on getting tier 3 seeds and at least get those started, so maybe I can get extra, you know, the 5% extra seed chance. And I did get some Intermedium Essence, which gives us a common mega loot case. Now, one thing that I want to do though, one thing that I noticed, best thing to do with your Intermedium Essence, I have 4 right there, and I do have a little bit of essence in here as well, but the best thing to do with this is go ahead and just upgrade it. You can always break it back down, but go ahead and just upgrade it to Superium. And then it's going to complete a quest for Superium Essence, and you get 16 Intermedium for that. So it's basically just free Intermedium Essence. And then, oh, we can do the same thing here with Supremium. Okay, that's actually really easy. So let's go ahead and take this. Let's upgrade it into Superium. They actually give you enough Intermedium to go ahead and do this. And then do this. And you'll get your Supremium, and then turn that quest in. You get 2 chance cubes and 16 Superium. And then there's the Master Infusion Crystal. I wonder what it takes in this pack. This is infinite durability. It's actually not that expensive. Just a lot of essence. Do we want to go ahead and push for that? Because technically they give you enough Superium to go ahead and knock that out. which wouldn't, I don't think it would be a bad idea to do that. So let's get 3 of those. And then the nice thing is we can always break this back down into Intermedium. So I'm probably going to do that, actually. I'm going to break down 2 sets of this. But now that we've got that Superium, we can go ahead and grab our Diamond and our 4 Prosperity. And we can pretty much say goodbye to the Infusion Crystal. Now, with it having 1,000 uses, it's not that important that we move away from it super quick, but might as well. Not to mention the reward for this is definitely worth it. So there's a rare Mega Loot Case. Okay. Alright, so we can say goodbye to this, because we don't actually need this. This has infinite durability. So we've got common Mega Loot Case. We got a Dragon Helmet. Provides luck 3. What? Oh, if wearing 3 pieces of the dragon set. It gives us luck 3. Okay. And then we have a rare Mega Loot Case with some kind of a bow. The Zac bow. 6 upgrades on it, though. Which we'll get into that stuff in time. So I'm going to put that away. I don't have 3 pieces of this. Plus, we're really kind of going wizard. I'm trying, I mean, there's better armor. Granted, I could get better defense if I was to switch off of this, but I'm going to try to stick with just wizard stuff throughout this series. So, that's my goal anyway. I would love to get some master level stuff, but I have yet to find it. Alright, let's go ahead and grab a couple of these Inferium seeds. I'll grab those 2. And then what we can do is we can upgrade these into tier 3 seeds. These are going to net us at least 3, possibly 4 essence per harvest. So it is definitely worth upgrading. So we'll just start these over here. And we'll start trying to upgrade into the Inferium seeds, the tier 3 ones, instead of just the tier 2. Now, whenever I'm upgrading, what I do is, which actually I'm thinking it might be worth it to just, now that I've got some tier 3s going, instead of just spending the essence to upgrade the tier 2s, like if I get extras, that's fine. Normally, what I was doing is, I had the tier 1s planned over here, and I had the tier 2s going over here. And what I would do is, whenever I got enough essence to upgrade, a tier 1 to a tier 2, I would upgrade it and then move it over, And of course, I was getting extra seeds, so it took longer over here to get rid of all of them. And then I was getting extra seeds over here. So that's why I have so many of these. But I think what might be best to do is go ahead and any essence that we get, put towards upgrading to a tier 4 and then in turn a tier 5. And then spreading out with that. Just going straight up to the tier 5. I think that would be better. Just so we can start that, that 5% chance to increase the amount of our seeds. I think that's what we're going to do. I think so. Now, in addition, we're going to be doing kind of a variety of things today. In addition, in the same vein as what we just, the mystical agriculture stuff, we did get these 2 Solium ingots when we were dungeon diving. Or mining that random essence. It's a little bit powerful, actually. But we can go ahead and get our Solium dagger. So we might as well go ahead and do that. It takes a mystical stick. Okay, that's just 4 prosperity shards. And there is that. And there is... Okay, it's got to be on the left side. There's our Solium dagger. Oops. Okay, so now we can use that to get mob chunks. And we do have these chance cubes. We'll pop one at the end of the episode. So, quest complete, Solium dagger. Alright. And we get 3 fertilized essence, which is basically our bone meal. And then we could start getting mob chunks. So, that's what I want it for. Is start getting mob chunks. So, put that up there. Okay, we're going to keep this on us. I would love to get looting on it, but I don't think we're going to have... I don't think we're going to have that on it anytime soon. Now, in addition, the Christmas pets that we crafted, last episode, they have come into effect. December 14th has come and gone. And so every day, what we can do is we can go in here and we can grab one of our Christmas pets, right-click it, and we get a gift. Okay. Now, you can only do it with one of your pets. I can't get 4 at a time. But we have all 4 of them. So... and it's not, it was just happenstance I grabbed that one, by the way. I celebrate Christmas, but I did grab the politically correct one, so just happenstance. Anyways, we have a few gifts because it is currently the 19th. I've been making sure to pop on here every day, but I was kind of waiting because I didn't want to get just like super ahead on the videos, and with it taking so long to get any uploads out, I was just like, well, I'm gonna wait a bit and let that build up, but or catch back up. And in my spare time, I've been playing a bunch of Overwatch, which there's actually going to be a video for Overwatch coming out because I can't really do anything but upload, you know. And then of course I've been building a little bit on. I don't want to run away with you guys on the build on here, but I have been building on Enigmatica, so and getting a little bit ahead on those videos. But anyways, we've got 6 of these gifts, so we're going to go ahead and pop these. Sometimes they can actually have some pretty nice stuff in them. We got 6 blocks of iron from that one. That's not a terrible reward. We'll definitely take it. And then next up we got... Oh no. I was wanting to pop all these on camera, but I can't. Okay. I guess that's why it says open immediately. I think you're only able to open 1 per day. Maybe so. So I may have just wasted 5 of our gifts. That's too bad. That's too bad. Okay, well we got 6 blocks of iron. That's fine. I was thinking that you could stockpile them and open them like the last day or something, but apparently that's not the case. So that's a bit of a bummer. That's a little bit of a bummer to say the least. But okay, so anyways, we do have a couple other quests that are completed, and this was all just happenstance. When I went mining again, nothing exciting. I basically just did branch mining, just a straight line through looking for stuff, you know. I wasn't like fighting mobs or anything cool like that. Right here, huge cavern, all we had to do was hold a diamond. I did complete that, so we got a gold coin. And then the aqua cavern for holding aquamarine, I got another gold coin from that. Okay, so, and I believe that's the only quests that are completed. Now there was, when I went mining again, you know that random ore stuff that gives you like a random item? I did get, I think, kind of lucky, and I actually got 4 aqua middle gems. When it's on your tool, it has a chance to weaken the enemy when attacking. When on armor, chance to gain defense when attacked. These are super awesome. These are from Between Lands. You know, we use these a lot in Sevtech. And we're going to be getting into these. But I think what we're going to do, even though this set doesn't exactly match, what we're going to do is we're going to add aqua middle gems to each of these. Because, let's see, is it... The quality on this is crumbling. When on head. Really? I didn't realize I had a negative effect there. Well, did we have effects on these? I could have swore the only thing we had effects on was the legs. We had springy, but apparently the boots don't have anything. The robes have magic shielding, which is awesome. The helmet is terrible. When on your head, you lose like everything that... Yeah, we should get rid of this. This is bad. I never noticed that. This one has magic shielding on it. So maybe we'll switch to just a regular wizard's hat that's not horrible durability. Or horrible stats on it. Yeah. Let's get rid of that. That one was just negatively impacting me like in a really bad way. Okay, so we've got... I don't know. It doesn't show the... Oh yeah, there it is. At the very bottom there, it says Aqua Gem. Okay, and that means we're going to get a chance to gain defense when attacked. Now, if you recall from Sevtech, when you have 4 of the same color, especially, it gets really crazy. It really, really does. And then if you get some of the other Between Lands stuff, like the item that goes away whenever you die, that lets you wear like all 3 amulets and stuff. Speaking of, what's the crafting recipe? I imagine we're going to have to go to Between Lands before we can actually pull off one of these amulets. Yeah, we're going to need reed ropes and amulet sockets, which come from the item scrolls, and yeah, that's going to be a little bit. But let's go ahead and put aqua gems. We got the fashionable warrior advancement. Let's go ahead and put aqua gems on all of this so we have a chance to gain defense anytime that we're attacked. And it is pretty powerful. It is, in fact, pretty powerful. Yeah, okay, let's take a look here really, really quick. If I was to compare wearing this horrendous helmet, you can see my armor drops off. Plus, I'm losing magic shielding and armor toughness and all that, so goodbye, Storm Mage hat. I just can't. I can't afford you. You're too costly on me. So, but now we have +2 to magic shielding, which is good. It's gonna protect us from magical effects. Okay, but now that we've got our Solium dagger, let's see if we can spot a zombie real quick. I'm actually not seeing like any zombies. There's a wizard tower over here, which I do need to sell some stuff, so that's fine. We'll go in here. And I need to figure out, I need to start marking these wizard's towers so I can go back, like if they have spells or something. It's a storm mage. Let me grab these 2 books. Okay, so there's a free 10 magic crystals. Yeah, see, he's got a spell book here. We don't know. It's an apprentice spell. There's an arc spell, apprentice storm mage wand. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and mark this, and we're going to say, like, 1 spell. Okay. And that means he's got a spell that we don't currently have, and we would like to have it. So, but that way I can start marking like what each wizard has. I need to start doing that so we can go back and purchase the things. Because one day I'm going to stock up on like emeralds, diamonds, gold, and magic crystals, and just go out on a buying spree and buy spells. So, what is this structure over here? It's some kind of a totem. My original intention for this episode wasn't to go out exploring, but nope. Slow you down. Oh my gosh. This is one of those that spit webs on you. So, okay. Which I guess I should have killed it with the with the Solium dagger, because we would maybe get a spider chunk. There is a village over here. I'm going to pop in and see if they have a blacksmith and rob the blacksmith. But I am going to start heading back to the house, because this isn't what I intended to do this episode. Because I want to work on some aspects of like surviving better is kind of my goal. So these buildings right here, we've got golden case, common loot case. I'll take all this stuff though. But yeah, there's a couple things right there. And then there's also pistons, which yes, I'm going to snag them, just because I always hate making pistons. There's a blacksmith. What is this? what is this world, Jen? This poor village, like, there's a couple blacksmiths in this town, actually. This structure right here, we've got, I'll take it, whatever. Okay. Cauldrons, I'm not even going to bother with. Alright, what do we have in our first blacksmith? We've got junk. Absolute junk. Okay, and this actually seems like a really good place to pop a chance cube. So, let's pop a chance cube, just in case it blows up or something bad. Oh! We got obsidian. Okay. I'm not even worried about it, because I have so much from vein mining, I'm just not even concerned. There's like wood and stuff in those. I have so much wood essence, I do not need any wood. Oh, there's another blacksmith down here. Hey. That's all books. I'm not too worried about the totem places because we have so much stuff. There's another railroad. Like, if you needed wood, this would be like a really good village to go to. I want to get through here over to this other blacksmith. That's what I'm trying to do at the moment. Man, that wasn't even worth it. I'll take it. I'll take all this stuff, whatever, but this is not a good blacksmith. Okay, and then down over here, really far away over here, there was, this building here has a chest in it. I'm not sure what it has in it. It's some kind of a little, if I could ever get in here, it's some kind of a little workshop or something. Food. Okay. Not really what I'm after. I'm after, like, treasures. Treasures untold. Okay. I have a fun time getting home. I meant to grab a magic tether and bring it with me, but assuming that it works for us, because, you know, last time it didn't quite work out for us. Okay, this building doesn't have anything in it. What do we got? At least we got a loot case out of this one. It's a basic. It's not anything, like, way crazy, but at least we did get a basic case. Maybe we'll get something good out of those, but we shall see. Oh, there's another blacksmith. There's 4 blacksmiths in this place. These little structures over here, I don't think... yeah, there's another food case in here. And we're going to be getting food up and going. By the way, I meant to... Yeah, we're going to... On our way back, there's something I need to look for. Why am I able to climb? I've got spider. Oh, it's because the totems. That's why. Duh. It's because of those totems. Those totemic totems. Witch hats. Okay. We'll take it. Do we want to pop the other chance cube? Let's pop the other chance cube. We got a wooden fishing rod. Okay. I'm going to throw that away. I don't really want it. Okay. Alright, so I need to head back. Which means I need to get up there. I need to get up here somehow. There is like a little dungeon over there. That's a roguelike that was up on that hill. We'll come back to this area. I really like this biome though because it's like a terracotta hill, but it's all like the dull colors. You know, light grays, browns. I believe that's white up there. I mean, it's really, really like the dull, more usable colors in my opinion. It's not like the super crazy bright colors. So wondering what that was. But we may indeed. I like the way it looks on the map. Like, look at that. It's pretty neat, actually. But yeah, that's a roguelike dungeon. I'm like 99.9% positive that's a roguelike dungeon. Because that's the very iconic style for the buildings. Because for the longest time, that was like the only one they had. And then they kind of spread out into like different biomes and different, you know, styles for the dungeons to be in. Okay, I see one of the things that I'm actually looking for. This right over here. Wow, that's a lot of wheat. But I'm looking for cows. I'm going to kill cows with our Solium dagger. Okay, yeah, right here I've got a cow chunk. And that's what I'm after because we can actually craft cow seeds. Which I think this is going to be where we get some better food up and going for now. And then, of course, we can also get the tier 2 mob chunks if we smelt it down. But cow seeds, we can use this to get cow essence, which will allow us to make beef, leather, and milk. Fairly simply that way. Though milk, I think, arguably, I think it's probably just easier just to, you know, milk a cow. There's more village up there. I just don't have the strength. I just don't have the strength right now to go up there. So, wow, look at that. This is a neat biome area. I do quite like this. Almost kind of wish I'd found this before we might have built there. But I'm pretty happy with where we're at. I mean, it's not like we're like super far into our build, but I am pretty happy with where we're at. But I also wouldn't mind building there. Who knows? And I guess while we're going through, we can kill pigs too, because they have a mob chunk as well. I kind of wish I had auto smelt on this though, because, which technically I believe there's actually, I want to say that you can buy it. Yeah, auto smelt. It's 1 gold coin. Technically, we could buy it, stick it on our Solium dagger. It's just, I mean, I can't think of much reason why it would be a downside. Just smelt everything that we kill with this. But, oh, we got 2 pig chunks. So we can probably get some pig seeds. These are tier 2s as well. So we can craft these with our tier 2 crafting seeds. I mean, we're going to need 4 of them. But, I mean, I was going for beef. That's the one I'm really aiming for because... you know, we get leather and stuff. I'm not even going to bother. We do need sheep as well, but going for those passive animal mob chunks is definitely worth it. Now, there's also, of course, zombies and stuff. Now we have a reason to just kill all the things at this point. I totally forgot about it whenever we were headed out, like, for that village. Yeah, we got 6 chicken chunks. I think we'll be good on those. Okay, we have 8 chicken chunks, 4 pig chunks. We only have 1 cow chunk at the moment. But we'll be pretty good on food, even if we just get the chicken chunks, the chicken seeds up and going, we'll be alright on food. Okay, there's a 2nd cow chunk. I was wanting to get at least 1 cow seed, 1 pig seed, and then we got 2 chicken seeds worth, so that should be fine. Oh no, we got a trollager here. I'm just going to burn him down as fast as I can with Ice Shard, because it seems like it kind of keeps him from, well... I was hoping he wasn't going to bust the ground because we're actually pretty close to my house at the moment, but that's okay. We ended up getting 4 cow chunks. I did kill some sheep, but no luck on those. But we got enough to get cow seeds up and going, so yay. Okay, well, we got those, and then we got these cases. We're going to go ahead and pop these open. I'll sort all this stuff after the episode. But we got the Dark Architect, Levitating and Leeching. Level 1, it's got minus 15% attack damage, broken quality, awesome. And then we got Common, Vanilla Tweaks ran into a problem. We got the Venom Bow. Awesome. Awesome. It has a really cool look to it, I have to say. And then we got a golden case here with an iron pick. Level 1. Okay. It's got 10 mining speed, though, which is pretty good. I just noticed our diamond pickaxe. Look at the quality. Worthless. Oh my gosh. Like, this is the one I made, because our other one broke, so that's fine. That's okay. So anyways, back at the base. I know I got a little bit sidetracked. The amulet slot, that's what I was thinking of. That's from the bosses. The bark amulet. There's some new Between Lands stuff. I'm really excited to dive into it because they've added, even just since Sevtech, they've added quite a bit of things. So, but anyways, let's take tier 1 crafting seed. Let's take ourselves our essence. We're going to just really quickly upgrade this to a tier 2 crafting seed and to get a quest complete. I could actually benefit from having well, at least 3 of these, if not 4. Oh, look at that. That's a lot of XP, though. We might kill it here in just a minute, but it's golden armor, and it's not going to be a fun time killing it. I can already promise you that. Let's go ahead and upgrade. Get ourselves 3 of these. And then we're going to need... let's see, what did it... I think it was just more prudentium. I didn't think about that. Uh-oh, here he comes, I think. Nope, maybe not. Oh, this guy could be bad. I'm just going to burn him down with Ice Shard, I think. Maybe set him on fire, too, and toss in a poison bomb. These guys hit like a truck, and they're super fast, so... I think that's how we're going to do it. Blight, Skeletal Knight was killed by 2 Asgard. All we got, I think, was a bone out of it, but we did get a bunch of XP. Like 9 levels of XP, which is definitely worth it. Okay, so I'm going to have to get some more Prudentium Essence before I can upgrade all of these. I think I have that backwards, but we're going to go for the cow seeds first. There we go. Tier 2 cow seeds. And we did complete a quest for getting the Tier 2... I think next episode, I think we're going to wait to go into a dungeon, because I don't think we're going to get what I originally planned on doing first. I don't think we're going to get done this episode. But I think next episode, we're going to start into a little bit of potion making, because it would definitely help us out. So, Tier 2 crafting seed, we get core remover with 4 uses. Okay. We're not going to need that for a little bit, but... anyways, we got ourselves some cow seeds, which we can start growing cow essence, and then in turn start making beef. With this. So I think zombie seeds are going to go there. Ice seeds are going to go right here. So we're going to set these up, like our cow seeds, way up here for now. Okay, we do have a zombie. So there's a chance we'll get a zombie chunk. But I don't think we got it. It's lower than the passive mobs. The passive mobs are like a 25% chance. The zombies and stuff, you're only looking at like a 15% chance, which, oh, hey, we got another zombie. He's invisible. But that's why I wanted to get this dagger made so we can actually start kind of... Oh, zombie chunk! Yes! Okay. Let me pop around here. Sometimes I harvest that wood essence because I can get the bone meal stuff, the fertilized essence from it, but... Oh, it's 30% drop chance. I was thinking it was lower than that. Now you'll notice it does say craftable. You can craft these if you take a tier 1 mob chunk, surround it with rotten flesh. Now I think the tier 1 mob chunk you can only get from zombie chunks. But for example, if you take a look at like the tier 2 mob chunks, these you can get from pig chunks, slime chunks, cow chunks, chicken chunks, and sheep chunks. So any extras we can do that with. But now I think there's a quest for getting... the smelted version, isn't there? Yeah, tier 1 mob chunk. we get an Inferium apple, and then there's a quest for a tier 2 mob chunk. So let's go ahead and just smelt this real quick. So there we go. And then we'll go ahead and smelt up one of these chicken chunks. That's fine. We'll just go ahead and smelt up 3 of those. Yay, quest complete. And we got an Inferium apple, and then next up we got 2 more chance cubes. Okay. There's chicken seeds, cow seeds, which we have cow seeds, but they're up there. I'll get it here in a second. So, okay, but we do have enough now to make our pig seeds and our chicken seeds. We have enough essence. We almost have enough essence for another one, but there we go. Quest complete, chicken seeds, and I'm going to take our essence up there. It's going to make it a whole lot easier, especially once these seeds start duplicating, make it a whole lot easier to make food and stuff for us. So we can just eat steaks for now. I mean, there are better foods, and we will get into those better foods later. But for right now, steak is going to be a good change. So there we go. Chicken, pig, and cow seeds. I'm going to go ahead and just grow these up, and we'll get a quest complete on the cow seeds. Okay, no luck on extras. But you'll notice we can get 4 beef per 3 of these. So, and then we can get leather as well. And I got 5 from 3 harvests. So, that's not too bad. Quest complete. We did get the cow seeds. We got a loot chest. Wow. And then the chicken seeds, we got 3 fertilized essence, which I'll just go ahead and use this up right now. In hopes of getting a second seed. I don't think we're not gonna see a second seed. Wow, that one's already grown that tall. Just from the bonuses that I give when I'm standing near it. Okay, then we got this loot chest. Let's see what we got in it. We got a couple scrolls. There's a scroll of identification. Arcane Seal of Protection. Yes! Upgrades any wizard armor to make it legendary. That's what I've been wanting. These things are super uncommon, actually. And then we got a bunch of other junk. We got a spell book with some kind of apprentice spell. I do want to check that out. The Seal of Protection. That actually completes a quest for us, as it should. We get a gold coin from that. Okay. And actually, we've got this quest right here. I'm about to make some of this stuff. We get Scrolls of Identification. Okay. So much to do, so little time. And this pack is really good about making you just kind of go off on a tangent, like doing something, you know. It's bound to happen. Okay, well, now that we've got that, what we're going to do is we're going to take one of our armor pieces that we're pretty happy with, like the Necromancer Robes. I'm pretty happy with those. Plus, it's a chest piece. We're going to see more effect, you know, from a chest piece, followed by legs. Boots and helm are generally kind of about the same. But you see more armor and stuff on the chest piece. So it's always the best piece to upgrade first. Not to mention, this one has magic shielding and an aqua gem, which I hope it retains, but I'm not for sure if it will. But what we're going to do is we're going to take our Necromancer Robes. I also would rather not upgrade something that's just base, because eventually I would like to have like full sets of Master, you know, all these things. But we're going to take our Arcane Seal of Protection. We're going to put this into the upgrade and apply. There we go. Goal reached. Legendary. And we got Legendary Necromancer Robes. They still have the magic shielding and the aqua gem, but you can see they're 8 armor as opposed to 5. Which is awesome. It's basically a nice buff to those. And this is the best armor that we're going to see in terms of, you know, Electrobob's armor. But between that and the aqua gem, it's going to be definitely worth it. So you can see now our armor is quite a bit higher. Awesome. That's super lucky. I like those loot chests. And then we got a magic tether, which, well, I was going to say, I'm going to toss it into there, but in time. And then we've got a spell. I want to see what this spell does. Oh yeah, I've got this Wand of Sparks. Or the Apprentice Healer Wand. Don't I have a book where I could upgrade something? Yeah, any novice to apprentice. Let's go ahead and upgrade our Wand of Sparks, because we do have this. There we go. Just because I am going to want that thing upgraded anyways, so... Let's go ahead and add this in, and we're going to find out what this spell does. Blink! Ha-ha! Oh my gosh, what is the distance on this? This is amazing. Teleports the caster over a short distance to where they are pointing. Aha! Let's see, can I teleport? I could teleport all the way to there from the front door, which is pretty far. Blink is my jam. Like back on WoW, you know, that was my spell. That was my go-to spell. It's awesome for travel. It's awesome for evasion. If mobs start piling up like we've had in the dungeons so often, we can blink behind them and continue combat. And then whenever they get back up to us, I mean, the cooldown on it's really not all that bad. And so we can just teleport back and forth. Yeah, I mean, the cooldown's like, what, 2 seconds maybe? That's not bad. And a 15 mana cost is not terrible. It is a sorcery spell. I wish we had some sorcery armor to reduce cost, but because I'll be using a lot of blink, I can already tell you. But oh my gosh, yeah, we're gonna be using that on something. I've got to sort out my spells, which I'll do that. Okay, now in addition, I'm not sure where we're at on time. I'm gonna have to look here in just a second. I do want to go ahead and get the Anvil Pat. It's quite useful. It's just gold, iron, and diamond to craft it. Something I've been meaning to craft here soon because... Is this, like, edible? I think I can craft it with the edible kind. And we'll use edible diamonds, too, because we can. Okay, so that does not craft. I think because I have edible diamonds. I'm thinking the edible diamond doesn't quite work. There we go. There's our Anvil Pat. You can see its favorite food is iron nuggets. We are going to need a bunch of these. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves some iron nuggets. And what it's going to do is it's going to slowly auto-repair stuff that we have. All of our damaged items that we've got. So, like our diamond pickaxe, our fortune 3 pick, which I'm not for sure, but I might be able to just move this. Just have our good one that has fortune. And this should be able to auto-repair. And I'm going to go ahead and grab... I don't know. It's going to give us a really good use for our iron right here. Let's go ahead and get ourselves, you know, close to 2 stacks of iron. It's not going to eat through that much, that fast, but it will be slowly consuming these, especially with a lot of my stuff having lower durability. Now, I'm not for sure if it's going to work with the mana-based things. We'll see. But we'll just let it run for a while and just see what happens. So, okay, it's been a while. I ended up crafting up, I've got 5 Anvil Pats, just because it takes so long for them to activate. You know, it's like a couple minutes every time that it goes through and it repairs. It takes about a couple minutes of a cooldown. So I went ahead and made 5 so I can, you know, if I'm around the base or something, I can just toss them in my inventory and just mass repair everything. It does work with mana-based stuff. So you can see literally everything in my inventory is full durability at the moment. I'm only going to keep 1 in my inventory, but then in like mass repair situations, I'm just going to toss like 5 in there and let them go. Now, I know it's about wrapping up point, but one thing I do want to make, just really quick, if I can remember the name of it. This we're going to be making later on, alchemy bag, but the feed bag. This is what I want. So, leather, string, a diamond, but I think we should go ahead and get one of these because it just kind of saves us some inventory space, especially like in this pack we will be doing a bit with inventory pets. You know, in past packs I have kind of abstained from it because it is just a bit OP. It's a little bit OP, but in a combat based pack it makes more sense. So in this feed bag we can just dump in, say, our nuggets, and our pets will be able to access the food that is in that feed bag. So if it needs to repair, it can eat food from that feed bag. And I'm steadily working through, you can see I've got some essences going and all that good stuff, because I'm working through some essence levels with our seeds. So, now one thing I am probably going to make between episodes is I would like to make maybe a couple more backpacks, because if we go out exploring like very heavily, we're quickly going to run out of inventory space. That's a fact. We just do not have, you know, with this pack and how much stuff gets dropped in this pack by mobs and from chests and all that stuff, we just don't have enough inventory space. So I'm going to make at least 1 more diamond backpack, possibly 2 more, depending. Because at this point, they're really not very expensive for us, and they'll definitely help us out a lot. So I do want quite a few more backpacks. And then next episode, we're going to start getting a little bit into alchemy, I think. Because getting some decent potions, even if it's pre-Between Lands potions, some decent potions would be well worth it. Once we hit Between Lands, though, that'll be like the potion that we go into. But I think we're going to start getting into Rustic. Now, you could go into vanilla potions as well at this point. But I think first and foremost, I want to start into the Rustic potions. And then we'll probably get a little bit into vanilla alchemy as well. Because I think both of them will be useful within this pack. And then later on, once we dive into Between Lands, which we probably will be before too long, once we dive into Between Lands, it's going to be like nothing but Between Lands potions because nothing compares. I also want to start getting into brewing with Rustic as well because it'll make our lives a whole lot easier. So I'm working on getting a tier 4 Inferium seed is what I'm working on. That way I can dump all my fertilized essence into the tier 4 and hopefully get more and more seeds over time. But anyways, I know it's about wrapping up point for this episode. It's well past it. So I'm going to end this one out here. Next episode we'll continue on. We are going to hit the nether up a little bit next episode. So just a heads up. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, as always, be sure and hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe if you're not already. Stay updated with when new videos come out. And I hope to see you guys next time. So until then, as always, do take care. Stay safe. I'll see you guys then.